Anthropology is an emerging discipline, you can say, that focuses on humans very much, on the anthropology side. How is it that humans behave? How do they organize their lives? How do they occupy the world? That's really understanding complexity, whereas design is so much interested in change and making the world a better place. And this combination of understanding on the one hand and intervening is the ingredients of design anthropology. Designers are used to trying to understand the complexity of people and their products, but as we get in this digital world, we can't use ourselves as the main reference like we used to be able to. When we get away from the laws of physical space, material. So bringing more understanding is much about understanding people's lives, how they really live, how they view the world. We talk about participant observation, that you go to the people and involve yourselves in their lives or get invited into their lives to build your understanding. You participate, you observe, you interview, and then you start introducing changes. You start being in their world and seeing how your design superpowers can make that world better. We like to take the approach where the designer is asking, how does this fit into the user's life? How does it fit into the organization of their life? And this is taking a very different approach. This is not just asking people to relate to our agenda, but it's really about seeing how our contribution might relate to their agenda. What I think is most important is that you go, when you have a new project, that you don't overly organize what you're going to do and what you're going to find when you go out and meet people in their environment. So it's really important to just get out there and start trying to understand what people are doing today. Before you start trying to intervene, take a little bit more time to understand. And what I like to introduce, we call it a snowball challenge, but if you go out and just meet one person in the environment, you can then ask for a recommendation for the next person. So it can come out of an interview or an observation. So just go out there and then you sort of snowball, like a snowball getting bigger going down a hill. You start getting more context and understanding the challenge from the inside. So really try to understand interrelated people. And then try to make a representation of it, make sense of it, and take that back to people.